My hair is humongous. I don't hate it though. I use the, I use dry shampoo and then I use the Amika waver, which is not my favorite. My favorite, it's actually cheaper than that one and I can link it below. But when I flipped my head, like I kind of flipped my hair over and then back up after I'm done doing it all just to kind of get it all zhuzhed together. I was like, oh, we have got volume up there, but I'm cool with it. So none of that has to do with the video. Today, let's talk about what's coming down the pipeline at Ulta. So they're having their 21 Days of Beauty sale. I love these sales. I'm excited. We're just gonna kind of go through day by day things that I think you should maybe consider if you needed a new eyeliner or mascara or whatever, skincare. And I'm also gonna share things that I have my eye on. Now, you'll have to bear with me because the day that I'm filming this, I'm filming ahead a little bit and I've got the information about the sale from Ulta, which is amazing, but it's under embargo. So a little behind the scenes here. That means I can't share about these things until a certain date. So the issue is that the information I have tells me what products are on sale for which day, but it doesn't have pictures. So I've had to look up a lot of the SKUs to make sure it matches with the product I think they're talking about. And on top of that, I don't have the prices, the sale prices. So obviously I won't be able to tell you the sale price, but I will put that in the info box because obviously I will have that information by the time this video goes live. So bear with me here, but I'm excited because y'all, there are some of my absolute favorites that I've recommended a bunch on sale this time around. So let's dive in. Also, just quickly, if you're curious about what I'm wearing on my face, because I always forget to tell you, and I can link everything. I'm wearing the L'Oreal Age Perfect foundation, and then my eyeshadow is this little Physicians Formula Butter Believe It eyeshadow palette. Just like greenish bronze shade there. It's really pretty, like one eyeshadow look. And then I'm wearing the Bite Beauty Upswing mascara using the Rare Beauty liquid liner. I still have not gotten rid of this yet. It's so old and I need to, I still am using it. The Glossier Boy Brow on my brows actually, and I haven't used that in a while. But then on my cheeks, can't decide if it's too much. Well, I feel like it looks good on camera, but in person I'm like, it's a little pink. The Kiko Milano Sweet Affairs Cocoa Blush. And this is the one in Ruby Cocoa. I used both. It's so freaking pretty. Anyway, I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, on my lips is the Tower 28. I love this stuff. Tower 28 gloss in Cashew. It's like a really nice nudie, brownish, peachy, but it's not too peach, not too brown. Like it's hard to find one like this, and this one's really good. Future Jessie popping in because as I'm getting the sale prices for the description box and getting screenshots, a couple of items, there were 3 items I didn't mention that I didn't know about that are like top tier recommendations. So I'm gonna do these before we get into the rest of the video. First off, on Sunday, March 13th, the Beauty Blender is gonna be $10 instead of $20. If you are someone that likes the Beauty Blender, freaking stock up. Stock up. That is an insane price. Now, I personally like one that I buy. Well, now I can buy it on Amazon. I can link below. They're like $1.50 and they're the same thing. But I also understand that, you know, every sponge is a little different and some of y'all love the Beauty Blender. Snatch it up if you want it. Sunday, March 27th, they have the Bare Minerals Pressed Mineral Veil. I like this foundation in the T-zone. Well, I'm sorry, it's a powder, but it's got a little bit of coverage, but not too much. So I shouldn't say foundation at all. Anyway, it's lovely and I really like it on my under eyes as well. And it will be around $14. So it's like again, most of these are like 50% off. So it's half off the price. So that'd be an amazing time to pick that up. And then on Friday, April 1st, they have the Benefit Gimme Brow for $12. That stuff is really good. I still think I like the e.l.f. Wow Brow better, but if you've been wanting to try it or if you know you love it, $12 is a really good price for that. Okay, on March 27th, it's a Sunday, they have the Stila Stay All Day liquid liner, one of my all-time favorites, for $11.50. That's amazing. A lot of times I'll find that liquid liner at like TJ Maxx for around the same price, but I mean, this is even easier. You don't have to like hunt it down. It's right there. That is one of my favorite liquid liners. It's so black. It stays in place. Like I have returned to that one time and time again. It's a good one. Okay, back to the rest of the sale. Now we'll get into the video. I know we're like 5 minutes in at this point. So the sale starts on March 13th and it goes until April 2nd. And so each day, if you've never like shopped the Ulta sale, each day they have a couple different items on sale and you can only buy it that day. It can be frustrating. I know, I feel the same way because it's not like at the beginning of the sale you can buy any of these things. You have to buy it on that day, which sucks. But it is what it is. So first one, they are starting off strong. So on Sunday the 13th, they have the Tula's Protect and Glow Sunscreen Gel. This is one of my favorites. So you guys know I love a glowy sunscreen, and this is one I like because it's from a skincare brand, and it's just really good. I'm about 2/3 of the way through the one I have now. I have it in my vanity at home. And I kind of switch between that and a couple other sunscreens I just use, but this is a good one. If you've been wanting a glowy sunscreen that will play well with makeup, it doesn't like sit weird. And again, I know I say this a lot, I'm like a broken record with this, but the beauty of a glowy sunscreen is if you're someone that likes a glowy primer, but you also want to put on SPF every day, it can be a lot to be like, all right, I've got to put on my SPF, then I'll put on my primer, then I'll put on my foundation. So when you can get something that does not all of that, but does the primer and the SPF step in one, it's really nice. And this Tula one is really good. I would buy this again. I mean, I'm almost through with it. I probably will buy it again. So I would highly, highly recommend that one on that day. So I'm gonna kind of skip around through today's of things I wanna talk about, because obviously I have not tried everything that's on sale, nor am I interested in everything. So I'm just gonna kind of skip through. So skipping to Tuesday the 15th, I always talk about buying this and I need to actually buy it. I do this every time, and I feel like every time it goes on sale, I bring it up and I'm like, I'm gonna buy it this time, and then I don't. It's time, Jessica. If you're rewatching this, it's time. So on the 15th, they have the CosRx Snail Mucin, stay with me, essence, and their cream. So 2 separate products. I have heard amazing things about this snail essence. It sounds disgusting. Obviously, you're not, taking a snail and squeezing it into your hand each night. But I've heard that the benefits of this product are amazing. The price of the CosRx products, even not on sale, are not terrible in the skincare realm especially. But to save some money on it, this is the time. I think between the two, between the essence and the cream, I want to try the essence. That's the one I've heard the most about, that it's just so amazing. So another one, and I had to pull this up because I want to look at it closer, is the Beauty Bakery Lip Whip is on sale that same day. I've tried a couple things from Beauty Bakery and I really, really like the things that I've tried. Like their flower powder is so lovely. Their foundation, I can never think of the actual name of it, but I love their foundation as well. It is so good. So it makes me interested to try more, and the packaging of this is really cute. So it says it goes on liquid, it dries matte, 1 pigmented application, long-lasting, smudge-proof, waterproof. So it's one of those like super long-wearing products. There's this color called Versailles, and it's a matte pink. And I always go for like nudes, or I go for more like mauve-y, rosy pinks, but I don't go for like true classic pinks. And this is definitely one that looks like a classic pink that'd be a little different for me. So I'm kind of like leaning into that. So we'll see if I end up breaking down. If I'm already placing the order for the CosRx stuff, I might throw one of these on there too. I'm also tempted though, because Mon Chéri is a matte red, and holy moly, that looks like my kind of red. And especially if you're like using a lip product that is supposed to stay on all day, if you're using a bright color, it's nice to have a formula like that. So skipping ahead to Thursday the 17th, they have the Tarte, it's another one. The darn Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip. I keep talking about buying this, and so many of you guys are like, Jessica, it is so good. And I still haven't bought it. So this is one I really might break down and buy this time. I've heard they're just so comfortable for like an everyday lip. They're moisturizing, but they're really pretty and they're still pigmented. So I might finally do it on the 17th. And then on Friday the 18th, they have the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Moisturizer. IT Cosmetics is one of those brands that makes really good skincare. They really do. And especially when you're looking at like anti-aging stuff, there's a reason so many people swear by it. My mom loves IT Cosmetics. My oldest sister loves IT Cosmetics. They always ask like, if you get any PR from them, like, pass it my way. Like, okay. So it really is one of those brands. And so anytime there's one of these on sale, it's definitely worth looking into, because IT Cosmetics can be very, very pricey. And their moisturizer, I've tried their main Confidence in a Cream one. It is a nice, thick, good moisturizer. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's a good one. I'm in a really weird mood today. I think it's the hair. So Saturday the 19th, they have Ofra highlighters. These are ones that are usually just a little bit too punchy for me, so it's one that I'm not interested in buying, but they're good highlighters. Like if you're looking for that like pow kind of highlighter, this is it. Like this is the top of the line, crazy highlighter, but they can be really, really beautiful. It's not like they have to be so strong. You can use a light hand and they catch the light beautifully. So there's nothing wrong with them. It's just I know what my cup of tea is, and that's not it. I should really start saying my cup of coffee because I drink way more coffee than tea. But worth knowing that it's on sale if you have been looking at those. And then another favorite is on sale that same day, the 19th. It's the Lancome Lashy Dole Mascara. So this makes your lashes look so beautiful. And I really do love it. But I always give this little caveat. If you're going to be out and sweating, or if you're someone that when you live your life, like your mascara smudges, you know what I mean? That one will smudge. So I just want to point that out. Okay, they do have a waterproof version. I don't know if that one will be on sale with it, but they do have one. So if it is, I would recommend, even if you're not a waterproof person, get the waterproof version. I would consider buying that myself too, because it really is a great mascara. I felt like it curled, like it looked exactly the way I want mascaras to look. It's just that the wearing of it was not great. So they also, on the 19th is a big day. So this would be a good day to like look, because there's a couple more things. The Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion, that, especially if you like more of a lightweight lotion, that is a good one for that. That's been around for a while and people swear by it. I like a thicker moisturizer, so it's not usually one I reach for, but it is a good one. And then also Kate Somerville has their Eradicate Foaming Cleanser. I really have not tried a lot from Kate Somerville, to be honest. But again, that's one of those like cult classic brands. The Eradicate line is really, really big. So if you've been wanting to try it, same day, that same Saturday. Okay, week 2, baby. Sunday, March 20th. Buxom has their full-on plumping lip creams. I love these. So there's the lip creams that are like a little bit literally, the look of them is creamier, and then there's their lip polishes that have more like shimmer, but they're basically, in my opinion, the same gloss formula. It's just one is more of like a creamy, non-shimmery look, but it's still a gloss, and one has shimmer in it. That has been the distinction in my mind. I might be wrong, but I'm almost positive that's it. So on this Sunday, they have that on sale. Do I have any here like right in front of me? I might not. I had to literally remove them from this area because I would just wear them every day and you guys would never see me use like other glosses. It's not totally true, but it's kind of true. It's one of those glosses I just love. I love and I recommend. They plump just a little bit and they make your lips look so much more youthful than maybe they are. If you've got like lines in your lips and stuff, they help so much, so much. So I love those. On Monday, the 21st, this might be a day I shop because they have Nabla eyeshadow palettes on sale, and one of the palettes, let me make sure I pull up the right one. Oh my gosh, this one looks so pretty. It is the Nabla Side by Side palette. Listen, I am a neutral girl and this looks just so beautiful. And my thing I always say with palettes is like, okay, look at it. How many of those shades are you actually gonna use? And other than like maybe that like darker blue and the silver, I would use a lot of those shades. And I've tried some of the Nabla Cutie palettes, like some of the smaller ones, and the formula is really, really nice. So assuming this is the same formula and the reviews look really good, that is one I have my eye on big time and I might actually buy. So on Tuesday, the 22nd, Tula has their Pro Glycolic 10% resurfacing toner. Like I said, I've tried a bit from Tula and I've liked pretty much everything I've tried. I've tried like maybe 4 or 5 of their products. I've not tried this one though, but it sounds similar to like the Paula's Choice toner that's really popular as well that I love. I always view these kinds of toners as like they kind of increase like the cell turnover and they really just get the gunk out. They just refine your skin. They really, really do. And when I'm using a product like that in my routine and when I'm not, there's a big difference in my skin, a big difference. So if you've been wanting to try a new one, like I said, I have not tried this one, but that is that kind of product, the glycolic toner. So on, which day was that? The 23rd, Wednesday, March 23rd, one of the things on sale is the L'Occitane Shea Butter Hand Cream. Oh my gosh. The first time I ever heard about this product was probably like in a magazine, and it was like, you know those pages, I loved them. I feel like I need to reapply my gloss. Those pages in a magazine where it's like the celebrity spills their makeup bag and they're like, here's what I got. And it's all just, it's my favorite. That's part of, I think, why I like YouTube. Like, it feels like you're getting to look inside people's bags. That sounds really creepy, but you know what I mean. And I feel like I remember seeing celebrities like always had this hand cream in it and it was so expensive, and it is expensive. But being on sale, that's always good. And this is one of those hand creams that you put it on and it just feels good. If you're someone that you wash your hands a lot, I mean, we all should be, but you know what I mean? If you're in a profession where you're washing your hands a lot, or you just do in general, you have drier hands, that stuff is a game changer. I am right now, like my cuticles are a freaking mess. They're such a mess. I can't decide if it's the weather changing, if it's pregnancy, like being in the last month of this pregnancy, oh my gosh. Anyway, I don't know what it is, but they are a freaking hot mess. And so obviously this is a hand cream, but I do feel like even applying hand cream can help your cuticles. And then I'm trying to be better about like actually using my cuticle oil every night. I can link the one I just got that was highly recommended by you guys down below because I need it to work a miracle. So I'll let you know if it does. So then skipping ahead, Friday, 3/25 is the Clarins Double Serum. This is another one of those cult favorites. And I'm sure Ulta does this on purpose. Like they know these are the things that people are searching for. These are the things that people talk about in blog posts and blah, blah, blah. And those are a lot of the ones they tend to have on like as a part of the sale. This one I got in PR years ago and I actually really liked, but my biggest gripe is that it's heavily scented. I don't know what it's scented with, but it has a heavy scent to it. And it started like by the end of that thing, it started to make me feel kind of sick. So that's one reason I'm like, I don't know that I'd buy it again, but I remembered my skin looked really good while I was using that. So like it just, I feel like it looked like healthier and like juicier and plumper. I don't know what the heck the voodoo in that was, but it was good. So that's one I would consider if you're wanting to kind of just try something new in your skincare routine, but only if you know you can handle the smell. Okay, Saturday, March 26th, the IT brushes for Ulta. They abbreviated ITBFU, and I was like, okay, yeah, IT brushes for Ulta. Okay. Anyway, every single brush from that line I've tried has been top notch, super soft, washes well made brushes. Like any of them are good. I've tried their eye brushes, their face brushes. So if there is one that catches your eye and it's on sale, this would be a good time to buy it because those are some of the best brushes I've tried. I do wonder, like, okay, I have some just straight up IT Cosmetics brushes too. Like, what's the difference? Are they like the same thing? They're just putting on a different label. You know what I mean? Regardless, they're really good. All right, moving on to week number 3. That starts on March 27th, that Sunday. Well, we have again the Buxom glosses, but these are for the lip polishes. So the previous Sunday, they had the Buxom lip creams. These are the lip polishes that have like glitter in them. So like my favorite shade is Celeste. I really, really like that shade. It's like a clear, kind of peachy, but mostly transparent, but with like this beautiful glitter to it. It's not like crunchy glitter. Like you're not gonna feel it or, you know, but it catches the light so beautifully. So that one, if it's in stock, I feel like that one sells out a lot. If that one's in stock, snatch it up. Mine's almost gone. I may be snatching up another one of those. But love them, love them, love them. On Monday the 28th, they have the Skin Iceland Cooling Firming Eye Gels. I really liked these when I had them. I don't know that like the effect of them for really any eye patch is gonna be like long term, but in that like for that day, like after I'd used one, if my eyes were tired or puffy from not sleeping or crying or you name it, those really did make a difference. And so I don't know that I have any like eye things right now. I might have a few from Wander Beauty, but beyond that, I might consider buying these again because they really do feel cooling, which I think helps with like the puffiness, but then they have some like anti-aging skincare in there too. So that is one I would recommend. I really do like. And then on that same day, Tuesday the 29th, so this would be a good day to shop, they have the Smashbox Be Legendary Line and Prime Pencil and their Prime and Plush Lipstick. Is this the same one? Oh no, this is the Smashbox Always On Cream to Matte Lipstick. Darn, this lipstick is really good, okay? I will link it below. I'm just gonna show you. It's not even on sale, I don't even care. This lipstick, I don't talk about enough, is the freaking creamiest. Like, look how creamy this is. Oh, baby. But it's still like matte, but it's like thin. I have pigmented-ish lips, and so sometimes colors like this, if it's not deep enough to cover my own lip color, it just looks weird. This one is perfect, and it's like a more of a, kind of is coming across pink, but it really is more of like a nude color. It's really pretty. Okay, that one's not on sale though, but the Smashbox lipsticks in general are pretty good. They have a lot in their line. I have not tried their Be Legendary line, I don't think, but I have tried their Be Legendary lip liner. Those are freaking creamy, so creamy. So if you find a color you like, that would be a good lip liner to look into, especially when it's on sale and cheaper. So on Wednesday, the 30th, they have the Pure 4-in-1 Powder Foundation. This is one that back when it first launched years ago, I tried and I wasn't impressed, but two things. That was before I loved powder foundation the way that I do, and I didn't have the right shade. So that is one I need to just try again because I know so many of my favorite YouTubers that I trust love that stuff. So I'm like, I think I'm the one missing out. Like I need to try it. So that's one that's kind of on my radar. I just need to figure out my correct shade. So if you have a shade similar to me, Let me know your shade. And then on the 31st, the last day of March, is the MAC Studio Radiance Face and Body Foundation. Okay, back when I did my foundation declutter a couple months ago, I might have ended up pulling it out of the declutter pile after the video because I was saying I like the original MAC Face and Body Foundation, and I thought that they had the original still in their line and they launched the Radiant. As it turns out, the Radiant is replacing the original, and I like the original formula better. So, and I'm usually someone that likes Radiant stuff, but I just felt like the original was just slightly better. But the one I had was old. Okay, this story is getting too long. Long story short, I'm pretty sure I pulled it out of my declutter pile and kept it because I was like, well, if this is replacing it, then I still like it enough. I wanted to keep it. So I don't know if I would even recommend it. I miss the original freaking formula. It worked just a little bit better. But what's cool about it is it's a really lightweight foundation, and the magic happens when you like get a little bit on your fingers and you start rubbing it in. And as you keep rubbing it, it suddenly, after like 5 seconds, it's so weird, turns to a tacky format. And then it's kind of like finished rubbing in. And so it still looks really good, but it is the most unique. Like, I have never tried another product that is like this. It is totally unique in that way. So, you know, it's on sale. Friday, April 1st, April Fool's Day, is the Benefit Professional Super Setter Pore Minimizing Setting Spray. Have you guys used that? I feel like claiming that something minimizes your pores in a spray like that after you've already put on all your makeup seems a little odd to me. So I would be curious, like, if you've tried it, like, do you genuinely think it minimizes your pores? Does it help with the makeup longevity? Because I don't know. That's one that I'm definitely leery of. And then the next day, this is a good day. Saturday, April 2nd, which is the last day of the sale, they have Bobbi Brown's Vitamin Enriched Face Base. That moisturizer is really nice. It's really nice. I know so many other YouTubers absolutely love it as well. It's just a good one because it wears really well underneath makeup, but it's still like that thick, good kind of moisturizer. It's sold in a jar. I love the squeezy tube, and they have a smaller size you can buy, probably not during the sale, but generally there's a smaller size you can buy, and it's the same thing, but it's in a squeezy tube. That's what I want. Because in a jar, for me, I go between too many different moisturizers. So I'd rather have it in a squeezy tube where I know I'm not touching it and then leaving it alone for a few weeks and opening it and touching it again. You know, Bobbi Brown clearly hasn't listened to me yet. So they don't care. No, they just don't know who I am. Nor would they care what I have to say. Okay, so on that same day, April 2nd, they have the Saint Tropez Self Tan Purity Bronzing Water Face Mist. Ooh, I just feel like that's asking for a lot of self-tan mistakes. Now, this is coming from someone that I'll use self-tanner, like especially in like the summer, on my body from the neck down, but I never use it on my face. I just try to get makeup to kind of match it just because I'm nervous, okay? I'm totally terrified that I'm gonna put it all over my face and it's gonna look crazy. So I just don't. Never tried it, probably never will, y'all. But the idea of using a self-tanner and it's in a mist, ooh, I just feel like that's a bad idea, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong below if you've tried it, but that is one that I'm like, I don't know. That's everything. I obviously didn't touch on everything in the sale because I haven't tried. I don't have feelings towards everything. But yeah, I love doing these every time they have a sale. Let me know if you enjoyed this by giving it a thumbs up. And again, I'll have all the links for everything that I mentioned down below along with their sale price because obviously I couldn't give that to you right now out loud, but I can definitely do that down there. That's all. I hope you have fun shopping this sale. I know I always do. And of course, if you did enjoy it, I hope that you will subscribe, join our little family here. I do lots of drugstore dupe videos, hauls, try-ons, new makeup, but then I also do like vlogs and stuff like that too. If you are into that, I would love it if you subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.